It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
Hey, I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies. Minneapolis holds a special place in entrepreneur and designer Houston White's heart. It's where he got his start. So whether it's launching the Get Down Coffee Company or his new Houston White collection for Target, Houston takes immense pride in giving back and inspiring those around him. Watch Houston discuss turning passion into reality and the importance of lifting the community up on Target's exciting content series, Beyond Black Beyond, now playing on YouTube/Target. Black Beyond.
Hey, I want to go to Target and look at some of that stuff.
I know. I've been seeing people
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies. Oh, yeah. We got a lot to talk about. I know, Evette, you just came back on the cruise. I got a bunch of questions to ask you.
Hey,
What was the highlight, Evette?
oh, the cruise was really, really nice. It was relaxing. I just, the beaches in Cozumel was just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just some of the activities on the ship were great. I mean, it's just too much to even talk about.
Oh, awesome. I mean, you beat the weather because I know we're in hurricane season and a lot of the different places. So that was awesome that, you planned your trip just perfectly, that you didn't have to deal with any of the elements out there. So, so you talked about some of the great excursions. The pictures look great. We definitely have to post some of those if you haven't seen them already on our page. But I had a question, so I got to ask. So right before you left, they had this big fight on one of the Carnival cruise lines.
Exactly.
And I don't know, was there any talk about it? Was there any mention of that, like with the onboarding process or anything? Because I know that there's a special meaning as to what happened, but any 411, any tea on that?
Well, I really didn't get to see it because, the internet on cruises is different. And when you don't have access to, like a lot of internet. And if you do, I did have the internet package, but it's so sketchy.
Wow, that's good information.
Yeah, with videos, you just not gonna see a video. It's not gonna play it. So I don't really know. I saw you posted something about that or whatever, but I have no. It was old by the time I got back, I guess.
Did you have any issues? Did you have any issues with security on the? Okay. And then what are some of the activities? I know you said you all did activities. I've never personally been on a cruise. So what was the funnest activity that you did on the cruise?
So the cruises, they have things, and this is what everybody have their specifics on what they like to do. What I like to do on a cruise is I like to go to the Punch Liner on Carnival. I was on Carnival.
Okay.
So on Carnival, that's the Punch Liner Comedy Club. So I like to go.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like to go to the comedy clubs every night.
Okay.
And the dance club.
Okay. Do they still have like karaoke? Because I know that was another fun thing they would do too. Also, karaoke.
They have karaoke. They have like these Las Vegas type events, or whatever, what have you. They have these Lido deck parties. They had a white party where everybody dressed in white. They had a 80s party, put on some funky 80s clothing and, they have all kind of themed stuff.
Did you have the itinerary beforehand so you could plan which ones you wanted to go to and bring your clothes, like for the white party, for the 80s party? Do they let you know ahead of time, this is what we're going to do each night?
If you're going on a cruise, this is what you do. You go to Facebook and you put in Carnival, I went Carnival September 12th, and you search for that group. So what happens is every time a ship leaves, some particular person makes a group. So you join that group And let me tell you, you get a lot of information off the group. Because
Okay.
everybody that's pretty much going on that date joins in that group, and and people ask a lot of questions. So you find out a lot of info about what's going on. They'd be like, make sure you bring your white stuff, for the white party. Bring
Okay.
something for the 80s party. Or
Okay.
somebody just may have a question about, what do I need? Do I need testing? Do I need a COVID test? Do I need what do I need? A passport? Like, you should already know whether you need a
Yeah.
passport or a
Sport,
birth
right.
certificate. People ask a lot of questions, and you learn a lot to make your thing go smoothly. What do I park? Where do I park my car? It's just stuff like that.
That's
You
good
find out.
information. That's really good information. So people know, like, again, because I've never been on a cruise, so I wouldn't know
Yeah.
where to start at.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I even saw that it was really a good time for a lot of those trips. If you beat the elements. I mean, going to those islands. I know that there's extreme weather out in like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic and Turks and Caicos. But I think it was a great time to just to do something. So that should be another
It's a
thing
risk.
we should put on the calendar.
It's basically a risk to go at this time of year because it is hurricane season, and sometimes the ship may have to stall or go a different direction. The ship's gonna leave regardless. But if there's a hurricane somewhere, they're not gonna go into those areas.
Okay.
They will try to go somewhere else, or they will stay in the ocean, somewhere away from the elements.
I would imagine you can get really good deals though during this season. That's what I would think.
So if you're on a budget and you would like to go on a cruise, the best time, but book it in advance. Book it at least 3, 4, 5 months in advance. September, October, because it is hurricane season, you can get a really, really good deal.
Okay.
If you want to take that chance, and I would say I did buy insurance for the cruise. So if something did happen, we wasn't able to go, so, or I saw a hurricane out there and I didn't want to chance it, we had the insurance. Or if something happened while we was on the cruise, or whatever, I had the insurance. So that worked out, although nothing didn't happen, just get it just in case.
One thing that we need to look at for next year is getting a year package. I know that we've talked about getting a yearly package for insurance, but I know we've just pretty much gotten insurance for each trip that we went on. And what I would like to do is calculate up how much money have we spent individually and even as a group going on trips getting insurance, and how will that be right if we just get insurance for the whole year?
Yeah. I do want to look into that and getting it for the year, because every time we travel and go somewhere, we are buying these little policies here and there, whatever. That's if you're traveling a lot, and we do travel a lot. So I think it would be a good investment, if we do that. Yeah. So as far as the cruise is concerned, you ladies are there.
We're here, Tina. We can't hear you. No, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're mute. You're mute, Tina. So as far as the cruise is concerned, I went on the Carnival Breeze out of Galveston, Texas, which is a 4-hour drive. Well, 5-hour drive from Dallas, which I live in Dallas, which I flew to Houston. Actually, I didn't drive. And we went to 2 stops, which was in Cozumel, and we went to Progreso. I didn't book any excursions directly with Carnival. I ended up going to a beach club. I just got a cab. I was with my daughters. We just paid a cab driver. They brought us to Mr. Sancho's. It's a beach club. It's a lot of beach clubs there. You can just pay an admission fee. It was all inclusive, all you can eat, all you can drink, great service, pools, beautiful beaches.
So Evette, where was that at? Was it in Cozumel?
Cozumel.
Okay, and how much was that? Because I want to go when we go in December.
Yeah.
Okay, the all-inclusive was $60 a person.
Okay.
But there are other ones, like there's Mr. Sancho's, there's Paradise Beach, San Francisco Beach. It's a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
It's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, because I know I've done it before. I don't know. Can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I know I've done that same kind of cruise before, but we did I think like a glass bottom boat, and we took a boat from the pier of the boat out to where you could snorkel and all those great things like that. So yeah, lots of great things.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I know there's a lot of things going on. How were your flights? I know you said you did fly in from Dallas to Houston. So as far as flights, no delays, no issues. What's going on with those airplanes?
I had no problems this go around with flights. I flew Southwest. Southwest was good to me. I love to jump on Southwest from Dallas. It's a 30-minute flight. Just go up and come right back down.
I love it. I love it. I see there's a lot of things that they're doing within the airlines to make people more comfortable, as well as get people there quicker than they would normally have.
So Tina, I think you told us about there's a new thing on the airlines where if it's a long trip, maybe overseas, you actually get your own little personalized area. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, I think that was Evette. I didn't see it specifically.
Okay, did you see it?
But Evette saw something online.
It actually was on the news. I finally watched the news today. Ain't seen it in a long time, but it was on the news today. So American Airlines are going to have these new seatings on their international long haul flights, international flights, and it's going to be called a suite seat. Where it's a business class seat. You're going to have your own private suite with a door that closes, so you don't have to be looking at anybody, or nobody going to be looking at you. You can sit there and work and sleep or whatever it is that you want to do on a long haul. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, especially if we could go in if it's a big enough suite, we could all go in together and get that suite, and maybe it will be affordable for us to do that. Yeah. It may not be much more than what we pay individually.
Yeah, I know. I saw that they were like 2-seaters. I don't know if they have a 3-seater, but it'll be great if they had, maybe 2 or 4. But I think I did definitely saw that there were 2. You could do like a couple, like you can come in as a couple and have your own little suite, which is really, really good. I've also been seeing, like, if you've been going through the airport, some of the larger airports, like a lot of the areas, like American, a lot of these Admiral, like lounge areas are now open with bars and. You just can pay a per hour rate or pay for a rate for the day. If you have a diners club or any type of credit card, you can utilize some of those suites and utilize your American Express and use that through your points. So so those are some other good options as you're waiting for those long flights. So it's definitely something.
Was anybody wearing masks? Because I know people are still concerned about COVID. So how was that on the plane? No. I guess they are not concerned. Okay.
Yeah. They are not wearing masks.
Which is so crazy.
The airport, no mask. I would say 2% of people will have on a mask. The airport, no mask. The airplane, no mask. The cruise ship, no mask. The Carnival employees, they must be required to wear a mask because they all had on a mask.
Oh, okay.
They wore masks, but people on the cruise ship, no mask.
Yeah. I would definitely have to wonder, what's going on, because we're getting ready to go into flu season, and not only do we have COVID, but there's been an influx of flu coming in now from different countries. And that's another thing to keep in mind is that, get your flu shot if you usually get that, or be prepared to, wear your mask, because the flu is coming.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
So I did see also where United had to cancel a bunch of flights because they are behind on some inspections of their planes. So they were required to stop those planes. They could not go anywhere because they did not present an inspection. So
that's not good at all.
That's not good.
Hopefully they made accommodations for folks, because that's because that's not a passenger's problem. That's something they should have had that already done beforehand.
And United is one of the good, airlines out there that people like to fly.
Yeah. But you know what? They must have older planes because, I do know a lot of times people don't want to travel Spirit because they
have newer planes.
They have new planes. They're
really
nice.
The last couple of ones I flew on, they were
nice.
brand new. Like, I think I almost was pulling the plastic off the seat.
Yeah. Well, they said that Spirit has the newest line of airplanes.
Yeah,
so,
and they were very comfortable. And the funny part about it is, don't sleep on Spirit because I'm telling you,
not at all.
I had leg room and it was comfortable for you on a Spirit flight. So I have to say, you really, really need to, keep in mind. And they do always take off. If you take those earlier flights, I ain't had those, issues that we've had before, like with American, where they just cancel you for days at a time. So,
well, I tell you what, those complainers out there, just keep on complaining because I'm going to book my Spirit flight.
Me too. Yes.
Exactly.
You're going to see me out enjoying and doing what I do.
And people are always asking, how do you go so much? Yeah, how do you go so much? We go so much because we're paying a reasonable price for our flights. We're getting all kinds of deals. Tina goes to the airport.
Actually, I'm going to Atlanta next week, $40 round trip.
Wow.
To a conference. And then I was just, dibbling and dabbling this week. And hey, they have a ticket for me to go to Vegas Friday, to Saturday for like $30 or something.
Wow.
So,
I've been seeing those Vegas flights are cheap.
Wow.
$30-$40 round trip. Yeah. Hey, you just got to look and see. Hey,
and I hear everything is back open in Vegas too. The buffets and everything.
Vegas never closed.
The buffets closed.
The buffets. Yeah, they did close. But I have to say, Vegas never really closed during the COVID. I'd have to say everybody had those masks kind of like under their nose, but they were always open. So that's awesome.
Well, I tell you what, we travel and go so much until people are always asking, oh, I want to go here. Can you help me book the trip? Can you do this, do that? I said, you know what? We might as well make some money off of this.
Absolutely.
So
and
I actually signed up to start booking trips for individuals. So
all right. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
If you're interested in going somewhere, hit us up. We do have the platform now to go ahead and book trips for you. Or you might want to just come on a trip with us.
Oh yeah.
And we talked about one. We're tentatively planning to go to the Black Ski Summit in Colorado. Tina, you may have a little bit more information on that because I know you've been to it before. That's in January. Is it the second?
February.
It's in February. It's February 4th,
okay.
4th through the 11th.
Okay.
It is in Vail, Colorado. It's definitely a great event. And I mean, even leading up to the Black Ski Summit, there are a lot of mini summits leading up to them which are really, really good as well. So, the big summit requires you to be a part of a ski club. If you're not a part of a ski club already, it's been really, really hard because they're not allowing new members. So so we definitely can talk about how to, because I definitely know how to go as a renegade.
Okay.
So that's a ski person that does not have all of the bells and whistles with the ski organization, but you can still enjoy a lot of the great events and parties and things going on. But it's kind of one of those you really need to get in. But there's a lot of things that have now come up. The Arizona Jazz Festival is back, which has been gone for about 4 years, and that is another great event to go to in Arizona. And there are a lot of other urban events that we definitely can help with if you're nothing else. But I definitely try to stay informed on all the big events that are coming up because everyone's really trying to get out now.
And I'm looking forward to that ski summit in February, and we're going to open it up to others if we have friends or anybody that listen. Any of our listeners want to come with us. We're going to be putting out the information here very soon, and the cost and everything as far as going to the Vail with us.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah. So it's great. I'm so excited. Evette got everything situated to now book those flights because I definitely know that the inbox has come in where people want to travel and they just don't know how. And this will be a great avenue for people to get someone that really, really knows what to do and how to travel and get those itineraries together. It would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome, ladies.
Ladies, this was a great call. We're giving a lot of good information. Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Please go to our social media platform and follow JET Setting Divas on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere.
Tune in next Thursday when the JET Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Get fast, reliable internet for any budget. Now qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right, free high-speed internet from Xfinity. And Internet Essentials customers can get equipment included at no extra cost. Get started today.
At Hy-Vee, we take pride of being part of the communities we serve. In 2021, we donated more than 14 million meals, and this year, we're committed to doing even more. For over 90 years, we've been the place that people turn in time of need, and we take that very seriously. That's why we're loading our semis full of food this week and making deliveries across the Midwest to help families this Easter. To join our effort, simply donate when you're at the checkout. Together, we can make a big difference for those in need.
Start building a generational wealth with a $15,000 sign-on bonus and a meaningful career with great pay and benefits. Union Pacific Railroad is hiring train crew members in the Twin Cities area. No previous railroad experience is needed. We provide all the essential training, and you can get a free college education while working. Union Pacific connects communities in 23 states, hauling goods Americans rely on every day. Get your career on the right track with Union Pacific and apply today at up.job/Minnesota. That's up.job/Minnesota.
There's a new way to get around in North Minneapolis. It's Metro Transit Micro, a new ride-sharing service that connects you with Metro Transit bus routes or wherever you need to go on the north side. It's convenient, affordable, and accessible. Metro Transit Micro uses minibuses to reach more neighborhoods, and you'll have shorter wait times. It costs just the same as bus routes, and it's easy to use. You can pay your fare in cash, a go-to card, or the Metro Transit app. Just go to metrotransit.org/micro. Download the app and create your account. It's really simple. So whether you're going to a friend's house in Bryn Mawr to watch the Vikings game, or you need to get dropped off at the Metro C Line station to hop on a bus to get to work across town, Metro Transit Micro got you covered. Book a ride, get picked up, and get where you need to go. Start riding today on one of the new Metro Transit Micro minibuses.
It's back to school time, and that means it's back to cooking breakfast for your kiddos and making school lunches. That's a lot of cracked eggshells and cut-off sandwich crust. Now listen, before you think about throwing those food scraps away, think about recycling them. Ramsey County has a program that can help you do just that, and it won't cost you a dime. Ramsey County has a free food scraps recycling program that lets you collect stuff like apple cores, coffee grounds, and veggie scraps. Here's how it works. Put all those scraps into a compostable bag. Then once a week, drop it off at a free food scrap site by your house. And listen, I understand that life is busy, so if you can't get there once a week, just toss the bag in the freezer until you can find the time to do it. To locate a food scrap collection site near you and to get more information about the program, visit RamseyRecycles.com/food scraps and tell your friends and family about it. Let's all do our part to help save the planet.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again? You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.